All right, y'all. Good morning, afternoon, or evening, whenever you're tuning in. I'm grateful to have you here. We got Russell Brand in the building today. This will be the first time for me checking out any of his content. So far, all I know is that he's a comedian, actor, and he was married to Katy Perry for about 2 years a decade ago. I'm surprised the man even endured that long because she is nuts. But shout out to my boy JP on Patreon for today's request. He sent this clip my way. It's an older one, but new to me. So hopefully it's a doozy. Let's get it popping.
Joining us now, he's a really big deal.
He's a big deal.
I know. I'm told this. I'm not very pop cultured. I'm sorry. Comedian, movie star, author, and host of the show Brand X, Russell Brand. This summer, he's embarking on his first ever worldwide comedy tour, The Messiah Complex. Katty Kay and Brian Shackman are here.
Do you see the confidence and just eagle-eye stare from this man? Fellas, that's how you let the person know that you're talking to beyond the shadow of a doubt. I'm not here to mess around, so don't tick me off. That's what that look portrays to me. My goodness, bring this back, Russell. You means business.
This summer, he's embarking on his first ever worldwide comedy tour, The Messiah Complex. Katty Kay and Brian Shackman are here as well, and he already told Brian that he might want to disrobe. I'm just saying.
I just thought maybe I could loosen up a little, show a little more chest hair, and he said maybe I should do a little more.
I only think Russell can do that. You look fantastic.
Yeah. That is a very kind compliment. You also look beautiful. Brian, you are free to wear whatever you want. This is one of your freedoms that is afforded to you.
I appreciate that.
Let the taco meat show.
The boots are
I want to see them. Come on. Put them on the table.
Kinky boots time.
Wow.
So
there are some boots.
Those are nice.
Kinky boots?
Put your feet up, relax.
I wouldn't do that. I don't want to disrespect your program.
Okay, no.
You did ask to see
No, I did,
boots.
and I
You're
liked
a fellow English woman, so I felt obliged.
We've talked about kinky boots recently. So
yes, it's a fantastic show. You have to go. Okay, Russ.
What is this interview about? My goodness, talking about kinky boots? What? I mean, they look nice. They look spiffy, if you may pop the collar a little bit, but what is a kinky boot?
Oh,
sorry about that.
That's
I didn't
all
realize
right.
it.
You just disrespected the table.
Giant Jenga. It's like your desk is a puzzle.
It is. I'm sorry about that.
What is the solution?
I think we could try to pull it back in.
So
There you go, love. Be careful because that's a low-cut dress.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
I'm only flesh and blood. I've got instincts.
Oh, okay. Well,
tell me what you need to know.
I'm just going to have a drink here. Katty Kay, question.
Messiah Complex, that's the name of your tour?
Yes.
Do you have one?
No. It's a mental illness.
Right. And you don't have that either?
I hope that I'm here as a fully qualified professional gentleman.
None of us are.
Free from mental illness.
Free from it.
None of you. This is a hotbed of neurosis and psychosis.
Yeah.
Oh, my word, I'm grateful to be here.
Yeah.
But Joe's not here, so there are no messiahs.
That's true. Although we actually
Y'all
bring
better stop messing
more
around with Jesus like
mental
that.
illness to the table than we admit, at least on this side here, for sure.
On this side.
So tell me about the tour. You're starting in Abu Dhabi? Is that where it began?
Yeah, it's in a lot of Middle Eastern nations and South Africa and all across Europe and of course in your wonderful country and in our country. I'm very, it's a really good tour. I'm talking about Malcolm X, Che Guevara, Gandhi and Jesus Christ and how these figures are significant culturally and how icons are appropriated and used to designate consciousness and meaning, particularly posthumously.
And what brings all those people together?
They're all people that died for a cause. They're all people whose icons are used to designate meaning, perhaps not in the manner in which they intended.
I kind of like that. That sounds dead serious.
Let's be clear on one thing. Jesus and Gandhi and Che Guevara, nothing in common as far. I get what he's saying. I get what he's trying to aim at. But Jesus Christ, the Messiah, the Good Shepherd, God, human form, Father, Son, Holy Spirit, the triune God, my Savior. Don't get it twisted. I understand he may not be a God-fearing man, but don't disrespect Jesus like that. Jesus wasn't just a man that died for something. Jesus gave us eternal forgiveness and salvation when we look to him and pursue that righteous path. I just had to get that off my chest. I disagree with you. Don't try to portray yourself as the Messiah. Only Jesus Christ, Emmanuel, God with us, was and is that always and forever.
It's funny when you do it as a joke. I don't take it seriously.
He's trolling though.
Stage.
Can't we get 30 seconds now?
Well, not really, love. I mean,
Gandhi,
this is
go.
our work. Gandhi, go.
Gandhi, go.
I hope that's not your message to Gandhi and the people of India.
No, you know, it's funny though because I travel a lot. And
All these people are at work, are they?
yeah, they're working.
Yeah.
They're just at work.
Well, no.
Work more quietly.
They're Facebooking, actually.
What are they doing?
Facebooking.
They're Facebooking.
Yeah.
This man has no
They
shame.
can't look at pornography. I bet it's blocked on their websites, huh?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know.
Pretty focused.
Oh, good.
But they're allowed to look at, if they wanted to, they can tweet, they can Facebook.
Yeah?
They have to. That's part of
They're
their
probably
job.
tweeting right now.
They're tweeting themselves senseless back there.
Yeah.
Lovely. That's to create the atmosphere of we're a hotbed of news.
It's a working news. Yeah.
They're actually actors.
They're all fully qualified actors.
Yeah.
They're all just now looking for acting work.
So people, I mean, you have a pretty broad range here. I'm going to ask a serious question. Can I try? I'll try.
Try. It's never
Okay,
good.
I'll try.
Go ahead.
Everyone asks, what do you like better, TV, movies, or stand-up? But which one's more difficult? I mean, going on stage, I think, is probably pretty tough. A movie can be boring because you shoot a thing 100 times. TV is what it is.
There are challenges in all of those different disciplines. The thing I enjoy most is stand-up comedy because you're direct with your audience. You can't be misinterpreted. People can't get confused. You know what happens if you work in media? People like to change the information so that it suits a particular agenda. If you're in a room with people, then what you're saying is clear. If you say something that people are confused about, you can explain it to them then. If you say something as a joke, people can't pretend that you're saying it seriously. So I like having direct communication with people because I believe people are very, very intelligent, but the information gets manipulated a lot and people like to cause, like, you know, fake stirs and stuff.
Did you just see their faces? Utter shell shock, stunned, because he subtly, I think it went over their head. He said, you know, in the media, they like to twist things, change information, paint a certain narrative, but I could tell within the first 15 to 20 seconds, Russell's facial expressions, the shift that he had, where I believe he decides he's going to murder the show. I believe he showed that and conveyed that in the very beginning, and he said, challenge accepted, and so far, mission accomplished. The man is not playing. He's directing this interview, and they don't even know what he's talking about. They think he's just there to promote his stand-up tour. But this ain't just a promo. Like, you thought this was just going to be a promo segment, huh? No. How the tables can turn so quickly. He's there to obliterate them, to humiliate them, to point out their hypocrisy and their nonsense. I can tell all that we're only halfway in, and you can tell what's about to go down. They're missing it, but I already know what's up. The way he's looking at them, he's dead serious.
The information gets manipulated a lot and people like to cause, like, you know, fake stirs and stuff.
You know, funny, the accent, you know, when I see him in person, it's totally fine. Forgetting Sarah Marshall or the TV show, it's fine. But on satellite radio in the car, I can't understand a single joke you say.
You can't understand it.
Can you
I can't.
understand me?
Yes, but I'm telling you, when I'm driving in the car and everyone's laughing in the audience of the radio, I'm like, I have no idea what he's
It's best you focus on your driving, Brian. You're a man, you don't want to be distracted by humour. You might crash into a pedestrian.
Okay. So it's a good thing.
I think it's probably for the best.
I think I'm just this is my first
brand experience.
Yeah. I think it's not listening to him. It's experience. It's just sort of taking it all in.
You are talking about me as if I'm not here and as if I'm an extraterrestrial. You know, I'm from a country that's
kind of
near
shop
to you.
window dummy. We're just sort of admiring the whole. You know, it's the whole thing. Isn't
Well, thank you for your
like
casual
sculpture.
objectification.
It's an experience.
I'm glad that it's positive for you.
It's very positive, absolutely. Any other questions? I'm a little nervous.
You've become nervous.
I am.
Why are you nervous?
Really? No,
You're a powerful woman. You've got a lovely job. What seems to be the trouble?
I don't know.
You've got a hair like Princess Diana.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Well, I've never
When she was alive, it wasn't being offensive.
Here's a little subtext.
Yes.
I'm petrified of her, and you have her on her heels.
And she's just moved
Russell's
down.
I
not.
absolutely love this. Keep
Willie,
keep
what's
going.
What seems to be the trouble, love?
No, I'm good.
Well, now we're going to do a bit of therapy. Would you do therapy with Willy Brandt?
With who?
Willy Brandt. Would you do therapy with him?
I don't think.
Because that's where he's heading.
Okay. I'm all right.
You shouldn't say he when a person is present. You should refer to the person by their name. That's basic good manners.
That is where
Yeah,
Willy
they're
is
talking in
heading.
the third person.
Who is Willie?
He's right here.
I don't know. Okay, Russell
direct.
Brand.
Is this what you all do for a living?
Yes.
Okay, but I'm here
professional.
to. Okay, well let me help you. I'm here to promote a tour called
Professional.
Messiah Complex. It's here for the people of America. I want the people of America to come and see me do stand-up. Go to russellbrand.tv where you can purchase tickets to see me. These people, I'm sure, are typically very, very good at their job. What is it? You're conveying news to the people of America.
Yes.
People of America, we're going to be okay. Everything's all right. These are your trusted anchors.
Leaning.
Is that a news link? Here's your papers. I'll shuffle them for you.
Shuffle. Look.
Give us that.
That's good. Pen. You need a pen.
Okay, coming up later. Thank you very much, Kat. Okay, we're going to be talking about the situation with Edward Snowden. This whistleblower, is it good what he's done for America, or are our secrets being jeopardized by his intentions? We're going to be talking about that. Also, Bradley Manning. Is Bradley Manning an American hero, or is he compromising the safety of American troops? We care about your views here on Morning Joe. We'll be talking about those later. Here with me are Brian and Kat. Brian, nice tie. What do you think about Edward Snowden? What do you think about the situation with Snowden? Have you got anything to hide? Should we be concerned about the revelations that are occurring?
I don't know what's wrong with you. I understand everything he's saying.
No, it's because you're looking at him. When you don't see him and you don't see the lips
I
move,
understand the whole thing.
Stop saying he. I'm present. Russell. What's wrong with your manners?
You're good.
Be polite.
Talk about sphincters tight. He's got them backpedaling, awkward in a situation of just turmoil. He's completely content because he's being honest. He's being truthful. And I just can't wrap my head around. They keep referring to him in the third person. Like he's right there. He's pointing out to you it's bad manners, and they still continue to keep doing it. And it's just so disrespectful and immature. And these people, they should be totally embarrassed because he's coming on to their platform, to their segment, to what's supposed to be their comfort zone. And he's making them all sorts of awkward and terrified, just shivering in the boots right now. This is brilliant.
I'm coming in tomorrow with a big necklace, and I'm opening.
Look beyond the superficial. That's the problem with current affairs. You forget about what's important. You allow the agenda to be decided by superficial information. What am I saying? What am I talking about? Don't think about what I'm wearing. These things are redundant.
I'm distracted.
Superficial.
Okay.
Irrelevant.
Don't be distracted. What do you think that gesture means, the way you're touching that bottle? What does that indicate? What is that? What's the subtext of that?
I think we gotta go to break.
You need to lose that ring, Mika, because it don't mean nothing to you.
Oh my.
She's grasping for the shaft. She's a shaft grasper.
Russell, that was free, but it was worth the money. We'll buy tickets.
That was
Absolutely.
great. We don't need to see the tour.
Wow. I got it now. Russell
Messiah
Brand.
complex.
Thank you. The tour Messiah complex.
Don't be nervous.
Starts in August in Abu Dhabi, right?
You're ovulating.
Oh, wait, I'm ovulating. Oh my God.
Okay, we're ready. My work is done here.
It comes to the U.S. in August. More Morning Joe in just a moment.
Who is Joe?
He sits right here.
Oh my good night. Was that for real? Y'all, my goodness, my jaw actually dropped when he just said you're ovulating. No filter, but he did it in a way that it was very clever. It was very poignant. I think that's the right word. And it was needed. They deserved it. They deserved everything that they had coming to them. And he just had them for breakfast, lunch, dinner, brunch, if you want to include that for my English folk. And their souls you could tell they were drained, and he just outperformed them on their own job. I love this dude. I absolutely love him. From just seeing him for the first time, I don't know if he's God-fearing. I don't know what his moral compass looks like. I don't know any of that. But right here, I absolutely love this right here. Trolling at its finest. And they didn't even realize that he was using humor and sarcasm to call out their deceit and their foolishness, like the media does time and time again. They lie to you. They misconstrue information to try to persuade you into their wicked ways of thinking. And can you imagine how difficult it would be to go onto one of these news segments without knowing what questions they may ask, without giving a preview as to what their actual motive and goal is behind even having you on in the first place? I know they labeled it as a promo, but you could tell they were talking to him in the third person time and time again, not respecting that he was right there present in front of you, and they didn't want to talk to him like a human being. But him, with his skill set to completely control 3 people trying to bully him, that's what's called owning a room. And I'd be surprised if they actually understood what was truly happening. His subtle jabs, his subtle trolling ability, absolutely brilliant. Because those people, they don't speak for themselves. They're sellouts. They're there to push a narrative. They're fed something and they deliver it. They just regurgitate what the higher ups, what the complex tells them to do. But this was absolutely spot on. on the money on Russell Brand's part. Absolutely amazing. I heard there is a very recent media clip from just a few days ago that I do need to check out from, I think, the Bill Maher show. He was also on Joe Rogan, but I had to start at the beginning. Again, thanks to my brother JP on Patreon. I just wanted to know what to expect from him moving forward. But please believe I'll be doing a whole lot more breakdowns of Russell Brand interviews and things of that nature. But I believe he's on Rumble also, which is considered a right-wing video platform. But I'm not sure if he's used to be like a hardcore progressive or with his views, but this gave me the impression that he may lean conservative at times. This was like 9 years ago, but if you enjoyed this video like I did, or my perspective, or whatever value you got from this video, whether it's just some laughs, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe if you're not already, ring the notification bell so you get notified anytime I post a video, just in case YouTube forgets to let you know. If you want to take it a step further, you want to support, you like what I'm doing over here, you can always get awesome designs like this Pray one you see me wearing, made by my lovely wife over in her Etsy store. She also has tumblers now available. This says We the People. She's got a bunch of Christian, American, all different sizes and designs and stuff that I know y'all would like. Always linked in the description section. There's other ways to support as well. You can buy me a coffee, donate on Patreon, tap the little heart thanks button here on YouTube, donate on PayPal. You don't got to do any of that at all. Just showing up. I'm grateful to have y'all here. I love you. I'll be praying for you, for Russell, for all these figureheads on the media, that they, you know, repent of their sins if they haven't already and turn to Jesus Christ. And me as a Christian and us, my fellow brothers and sisters, we got to keep spreading the good news and shouting the truth from the rooftops. Until next time, I love y'all. Godspeed. I'm gone.